Surely he would deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Me adore the Most High, Almighty God, Creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Oh, I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord, We want on that team, look at, ooh, Lord, You've been so long. You got the enemy, shuffle, hearing me. Mommy, don't move up from Eddie Dibia. Tell me, Consuela, and you, Namanunga Shamikama. Tell me, Consuela, and you, Namanunga Shamikama. Indeed, Miss Ro, and I do from Biara. Miss Ro, and I do from Biara. Anonima Kucham, Anima Kucham. Nyannimu anije Ninu nasina metina. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. I feel blessed 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David danced. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. Can just like you we want on that team, ooh, Lord, Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu eradise wunimi banko biane mabanke se yankupana medeme ho matoso. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Me I done this for the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed. Oh, I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Yeah. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord. We want on that team who can, ooh, Lord. You've been so in me, shuffle, she in me. Mommy, don't run from Eddie Dibia. Joe, me consumer, and wojo, Namanum, Yasham, Mikurama. Joe, me consumer, and wojo, Namanum, Yasham, Mikirama. Enti, Miss Rock, and I do Bombiara. Misuro, and I do a bombiana, or not Nima Kucham, and Nima Kucham, Nanimu and Nije, Ninasina Metana. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. We want on that team who can, ooh, Lord. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu eradise wunimi banko biane mabanke se yankupana medeme ho matoso. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Me I done this for the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed. I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, feel blessed. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord, We want on that team, ooh, Lord, You've been so long. You got the enemy, shuffle, hearing me. Mommy, don't move up from Eddie Dibia. Tell me, cause you are a wojo. Namanunga Shamikirama. Tell me, cause you are a wojo. Namanunga Shamikirama. Indeed, Miss Ro, and I do Bombiara. Miss Ro, and I do Bombiara. Anonima Kucham. Anima Kucham. Nanimu anije Ninu sena metna Feel blessed I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed I feel blessed 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. Can just like David did. We want on that team, ooh, Lord. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu eradise wuni mi gwanko biane mabanke se yankupana me deme ho matoso. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again, shall you succeed and be blessed. In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. He had done this in the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the earth.
Chairman, in fact, I actually came to find out about my investment. Yes, my investment.
Your investment.
Your investment.
Oh. Sir, considering the micro-inflationary dynamics of the systematic, advanced, calculated forms. Your investment is perpetual towards gratification.
Meaning?
In simple terms, Sikanashi.
Misikanashi.
Don't shout. Swallow it. You care for some coffee?
Make the right choice. Invest with SIMS Stanbic Investment Management Services for capital preservation and competitive returns. Try SIMS today and you will not regret your decision. Stanbic Investment Management Services, your investment specialist.
I think I remember thinking that, how on earth am I going to manage this role? It was a huge role. I just was wondering if I could do this. I think it would have been Martha. Because it seems like the only other role that I see myself in. Oh, Sopho. Serving you is like serving the Lord. Oh, because what's that line she says? But well, you get the point. Oh, I think it's just the ability to be anybody you want to be, anybody you're afraid to be in real life. You know, you can just be that on stage.
My initial reaction was excitement because because I read for the Celebrity Devil, so I was whipping up all kinds of things. And then, unfortunately, I had to switch off and play the father. And Jonah took over with Celebrity Devil, and he did a fantastic job. It's because I have nothing else to do. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, I think it's a function of my creativity, you know. I do all kinds of, I thrive when I'm creative, and acting lends itself very well to my creative process. I also do a lot of painting, voiceovers, illustrations, and stuff like that on the side. So it's just a part of who I am, and it's a way for me to express myself. It's one of the few ways I can really express myself, so that's why I love acting so much.
Discuss all things love, marriage, relationship, and what have you. They call me Uncle Whyte. I am the CEO of Roverman Productions. But for the purposes of this platform, what you need to know is that I am dedicated to helping you become your best self. Thank you for joining us. We don't take your patronage for granted, and we appreciate the fact that every episode you invest time and data to join us. We are just coming from our last production as Roverman, Not My Husband, at the National Theatre. So this is to say thank you to all of you who were able to make it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please send us your comments if you were there. If you didn't come, don't send us any creative thing. Now, for this episode, we're going to have fun. Actually, for the next 3 episodes. Today, I'm hosting what Kwesi calls the girlfriends.
Wow.
And then, that's the title Kwesi gives it, the girlfriends. And then, next week, God willing, we will do the boyfriends. And then, after that, there would be the summit of the boyfriends and the girlfriends. And hopefully for that one, we may not do it in the studio. I would like us to do it in a very romantic and cozy atmosphere.
Wow.
And so that it will be fun and all that. So we have girls, 4 beautiful, intelligent girls with me. They are all accomplished in their own rights. And they are here to talk about the girl experience of the boy. The girl experience of the boy and of love, of marriage relationship. We're going to see whether their views will be very different from the views we had earlier of the married women, or whether this will be much more authentic than those ones. Because when you interview a married person, what happens is that he knows the spouse is watching, and so sometimes they get political. At our review on Wednesday, one of the husbands who was on this platform said he was out playing golf when his wife called him and said, "I understand you are Uncle Whyte's uncle." And said, "Yes, I was." Said, "I understand you took the side." In that, he said, "No. Did you take the side of the men or the women?" And so, of course, I took the side of the men. He said, "Okay, remember you are coming home." So when people are married, their approach is very different. These ladies have not much to lose. And so, at least for now. So they can talk freely. So I'll let them introduce themselves. I'll start from my extreme left, and so let's go.
Check on you. You start having conversations. So tell me about your mom. So what's up with you? So what are your plans? So what about education? What about this? Then you notice that his plans are marriage is like 5, 7, 10 years later, and you're like that wasn't what I was thinking. Yeah. And then you try to, serve it on a nice platter for him to see that this is what I want. Let's meet halfway at least. And he's like, "No, I'm a man. I have to get a house before I get married. Yeah. I have to get a car before I get married. I want you to be comfortable." You're like, and
he's in school.
Yeah. And you're like, "You know what? This ain't working for me." So when there's a breakup, because I know men don't like it. They don't like to be the one who caused the heartbreak or call the shots. They'll rather put dynamites here, so that you step on it. Like, aha! So you see, you know what? This is not working out. If this is not working out for you, just go. And I'm like, it's not working out for me. What about you?
Yeah.
So when it comes to breakup, man now.
God bless you.
Ken, if you're going to continue interrupting our this thing, please get a mic.
That was Isaac.
That was Brahma.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, what would you say girls find the most off-putting about boys? What do boys do that put you off? It's guaranteed to put a girl off.
When you take something so lightly that we think it's a big deal,
What if it's not a big deal?
If it wasn't a big deal, would I be feeling the way I am feeling about it?
So what if you were wrong about feeling that way about it?
Why? It's my feeling. It's the way I feel. It's never overrated, or it's never. It's
always right. It's always on point.
I mean, well, yeah.
even if it's wrong, I think it's the acknowledgement that you feel this way.
Yeah.
I don't think it's important, but I hear
No, don't say that. Don't say you don't think it's important.
You have to say that in your head.
in your head.
Yes.
Yes. But another thing that is a massive I don't like, long pinkies or long thumbnails.
Same here.
Uncle, I
Can't deal.
I don't understand it.
Why?
Some of them, the whole left hand is
And it's
long.
like curling.
What's it
The
for,
nails.
really?
If a guy's nails are longer than mine, there's a problem.
Yes.
What is the problem?
Uncle,
Why?
it's nasty. Yeah.
Why?
What are you doing?
And then some would, in fact,
Some say they use it to clean their nails. Why?
Yes. It's a
Turn off.
So you see a lot of women subconsciously. I know I do it consciously, because some people like hands, some people like feet, some people like eyes. I like nails. Yeah. So if I meet you and we shake hands or something, and I see that you're a nail biter or a long toenailer or something, I'm like, this kind. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, not taking what the woman says is seriously. not keeping your nails trimmed. Okay, what else?
If I meet a guy and he talks about everything that he has, it's done.
Oh my God.
I'm not even going to talk to you on a second date.
Yes.
No, it's done.
Yes.
Don't tell me. And I have a house, and I'm doing some real estate, and I have 2 cars, and
Let me show you the plans.
It's a turn off.
You've seen the GCB building at Circle, that's mine.
Yeah. I don't want to know. Don't tell me like that. That's it. And mostly those who do that are liars. Yeah. So once you do that, it's most of the time, some are actually honest about it. Yeah. But if you talk about it like that on a first date, or you're getting to know the person is trying to tell you about everything they have. Yeah. Done.
So that's watch it. So that's look out. All right. What else? What else do we do?
Let me just add to what she just said. A gentleman gave me a lift some years back. I sat in his car. He's blabbing about how he has to go to a meeting, meet someone, go to Kumasi, do this, do that, do that. Then at a point he gets off he just swerves off the road, parks, gets down to look at a passing car. This car is nice. Did you see a number on it? I want to buy it. I was like, what? That was it. He was like, yeah, he was like, fine. He started mentioning the parts of the cars and what the car could do. I was like, I don't get it. He's like, did you see a for sale on it? I like it. I'm like, Uncle, next time I'll walk.
Did it not impress you?
No.
For what?
Lots of time they think it does, but it's
and the
really
reason is because some girls have just messed it up for us. Some girls actually get interested in people who have money. So then they actually do it just because they think that's what we want. Yes. So they are doing it to get our attention. But not every girl is like that.
Okay, then that's something that I think is also difficult when guys generalize.
Yeah.
So at the have you eaten generation, I've had people ask me that, and I'm like, you begged a cousin for my number. I said, I'm not the type to pick my phone, and I don't want to talk to people I don't know right now. I'm busy. No, the person was like, okay, fine, give them a. Oh, how you doing? Please, have you eaten today? I'm like, but you don't actually know me. I have a very healthy appetite. Asking if I've eaten doesn't mean nothing. And then the person turns and tells me that I'm not humble.
Really?
And that week, he was the second person who had told me I'm not humble because I lay my cards out on the table. Okay. And I think it's because too many guys generalize on what a woman likes, what a woman expects, what we think is good. So if every girl I've met likes this, you should also like it.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, you are a problem.
Uncle, one last thing. Yeah. Noted. Noted.
Noted.
And say something and then say, well noted.
Yeah, okay.
Noted.
It puts you off?
Oh yeah.
Why?
It sounds very flippant. It's like you're trying to say whatever, but in a more, civilized way. Like no. It's like
Uncle, hi Jane.
But I use that a lot in my emails. Somebody gives me an information.
Uncle, that's an email or the corporate space.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know
like
how
you're having a chat, a conversation.
You say something noted. Like really important and noted.
Okay. I can't go to the party that you invited me with you because my mom says I should take her elsewhere. So I will see you next week, Tuesday. Noted.
In the first place, we're seeing each other, right? And we're supposed to go to a party together.
Yes.
But I come to you and I say, oh, I have to do this, do that.
And you pull
You're
out.
not even expressing any disappointment in the first place. Nothing. Like no acknowledgement when it's just noted.
Yeah.
That's rude.
No, that's a problem.
You've messed my day. You've messed the program we have planned.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So why are you not communicating all that? It's just noted. It means that there's something underneath that you're not saying.
Communication.
So don't just say noted. Let's talk about it. Because
it will stop you from going.
No, it won't.
Yes.
But why? So the fact that you've said no, you've just acknowledged that noted is used to put off having an actual conversation.
No, that's what I said.
Yes,
I heard you.
Someone even said there's a meme. Noted is the corporate way of saying whatever.
Yeah.
Which makes people laugh.
It was said by a woman. I did not say anything. No, but this is important. This is important. Candice, did you know this?
Uncle.
That noted girls don't like us when we say
I've had
noted.
an experience like that, so I know it.
Oh no, I've forgotten. You are a veteran of many wars.
Yeah. It's like America, constant.
Andrew, did you know this? Noted.
Noted that it could be construed as something offensive.
Yeah. So that in this situation, what you were expecting is, oh, but why? I was really looking forward to that.
Even I wish
you prefer that one?
Yes, why not?
Yes.
Oh, I really wish things could be different, but okay, it's fine. You just sold your mom out. Maybe we can reschedule some other time.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, Andrew.
Honestly speaking.
Please give Andrew a mic. Give Andrew a mic. Let's hear.
Mic.
Yes.
Honestly speaking, if I was disappointed in the you standing me up, I'm likely to respond that way because I'd rather not say anything more.
Yeah.
That would
be used against you later.
That would come across as, and so it's possible I'll put that down, and then maybe later, if it's still an issue, I'll come to it as a Charlie, that thing, but. That would be my way. I wouldn't want to drag it or stretch it. So yeah.
Do you understand that one?
Yes.
You see,
that maybe at that point he's so disappointed. He's not too sure what will come out. So, but he needs to acknowledge that I've heard you.
But there's a better way of saying it.
Uncle.
So what's the better way? Help us. That's what we are doing. This.
When you're in a relationship with someone, you also know the person. I might be in a relationship with someone who doesn't like to talk. So when he says noted, to me, I get it like, he's unhappy. Then I start to so.
Yeah.
I start doing whatever I need to do. Oh, it's okay. I'll make it up to you. Blah, 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 blah. But in this is just my way of attending, or should I say, handling such an issue. But in a case where I come by and we're having a talk and we are talking and I'm telling you about something that's happened to me, I'm like, you're not listening. You're like, oh, noted. Then we have a problem.
No, that one he won't say noted. He will say, I'm listening.
Oh, why not listen? Man.
No. Wow, noted. Okay. Tell us more. What else?
Noted goes with KK.
Yeah.
But
which is KK?
KK is like instead of, when someone's talking and you go okay.
That's KK.
So KK,
they say
KK.
You can't KK.
And
okay.
And this is not just men.
You cannot KK.
Yes, it's not just men that do this.
Yeah, some ladies also do it.
Some ladies also do it. In fact, I've seen KK more than noted.
Yeah.
But it's just adding that to end that one. KK is parts. Yes.
For some reason, actually, if you KK me, I'll tell you to write okay. I'll tell you straight up, like, you know what, bruv? Write okay, why?
Is kinder than
KK.
Yeah.
It's
when someone types KK, my heart always skips a beat when I see it.
Yeah.
Every
What is
time.
KK?
Oh, am I annoying
Why are you saying KK to me?
Even friends. Am I
This is the first time I'm hearing KK.
It's painful.
because I know what's happening. That's why.
It's on WhatsApp.
It's very painful.
It's
It's very painful.
Okay.
Abia, tell us more. What else do we do that you find off-putting?
Ooh,
Uncle.
Yeah.
I have one.
Okay, go.
Okay, guys who are constantly defending their gender.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you when
I'm a man.
girls are especially Ghanaian, we are annoying. There are things that Ghanaian girls do that I'm like, how? Is it our water? What is it? But you can say something like, women are sensitive. Then there's a guy who will always be there like, but the guys too, uncle. But the guys, when you're like, relax. Not every woman is anti-male.
Yeah.
And when they express something that annoys them about one guy, it doesn't mean that all
Men are that way.
Yeah.
And so when a guy is so defensive, to me that's one that I'm like, okay.
Or when he goes on the counter, what about you girls? Too?
Oh,
you
Yeah,
too.
always.
I think that's a sign of immaturity.
Yes.
Uncle.
Everything. Confuse us some more.
It's a turn off when you can't hold a conversation. Hey, what's up? I'm good. What's up? So how's your day? And I'm like, okay, this and this and this and this. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm like, okay, so okay. How was your day? It's very normal these days. How was your day? It's like a conversation starter.
Okay.
So like, how was your day? And I tell you, you know, women. And I even leave hints for you to ask questions. And then you go like, oh, okay. First of all, I'm like, okay. So how was your day? Oh, nothing. I was just there.
Fine.
Same.
Nothing much.
Nothing much.
All right. Good night. Oh, okay. You're going to sleep. And I'm like, no, I'm going to read a book. I'm more interested than you. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to watch. I'm going to do something. I hate you. You know, it is.
Let me leave you to go and sleep.
That is when you get.
Wait. You don't want us to leave you to go and sleep.
When you've not asked to sleep, then they'll say, let me leave you to go and sleep.
And later you're like, okay, then basically, why are you still online? Well, you left me to go and sleep.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, God. Yeah.
My goodness. Well, Candace, are we learning anything?
We are listening and watching.
Okay, now let's go to some interesting things. If you have to explain a boy to a girl who's never met a boy before, what would you say? To help this girl who has been living under a rock to know this is the creature called boy. Adria, let's at least make an attempt.
So, I probably tell her that, well, men are, in the first place, men are totally different from you. Their thought processes, everything, totally different from you. So, just learn to, I don't know, maybe
accept them.
You see, so I have a problem with this. Let's accept them the way they are.
Okay.
You know, yes, they're different. We're different, and so obviously, you know, that will come into play. But saying to accept them will just mean that, okay, let's just be who we are and keep doing the annoying things that we want to do, though accept us the way we are. But no. So I'll tell her to learn to communicate, because I think that, I mean, if he knows what you are thinking about, the way you are feeling or the way you're thinking about a particular thing, and you get to know how he's feeling and thinking about a particular thing, maybe you can meet each other halfway, but not accepting. No.
Let's stay here a little because I'm picking a cue from Abizi that sometimes when you guys are talking to us, you are dropping things and you are hoping that we'll pick it up and continue. So let's pick this one. I hear you get, ladies, and two of you have said it on this platform right now that communication. That, and you have said that if he knows what you are thinking, then maybe. And yet, one of the very common experiences of a boy is finding that your girl's mood has changed. And then you ask, oh, my dear, what is it? And it says, nothing. Or when they've been very, very generous, you should know. Why? You value communication. Why do girls do that?
Well, let me use myself as an example. When I'm in a certain mood or I'm probably angry at you, it depends on the kind of mood. So maybe if I'm angry at you and you ask me what's wrong, it may take a bit of time for me to want to say, okay, this and this is what is wrong. You did that and you did that, you did that. Probably if the mood in which I am is coming from something else, like maybe someone made me angry, I may be willing to talk about it easier.
Because it's not about you.
Exactly.
It's not about you, so.
But if it's about you, and in the first place, as you said, yeah, if maybe something has happened before, you should know.
Know what?
If we've probably had an argument,
yes,
or some misunderstanding, or something has happened, why shouldn't you have a clue that this is why I'm acting up? Sometimes it beats my mind, honestly. So say maybe we're coming let's say I came here with my boyfriend, and I don't know, maybe we're coming upstairs and I don't know, something happens, and then we come in here and let's say we're sitting there together watching the show going on, and I'm acting up, or maybe he's asking me something and like answer the question, and he's wondering why I'm acting up. I mean, shouldn't you know that something just happened and you want me to go back to factory settings and be bubbly? And no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. That's something that I really wish men would understand. It doesn't work like that. No.
You know,
like there has to be that we have to go through a certain process of talking, acknowledging that this is what happened. This is what. Okay, you're fair. Okay, I'm sorry, or whatever.
You know, when you're little, and your mom. This is
to that noted.
You know, when you have children and they talk about the look that your mom gives you.
Yes.
How you can be out in public and then you start doing the thing and then your mom just
turns and looks.
Every child knows what that look means.
Yes.
And in that moment, if the child is present, they can go back and say, my mommy said last time that I talk too much, or that I shouldn't be making noise, or I should put the phone down. She's told me to put the phone down. I'm carrying the phone. She gives me the look. I've put the phone down. And I think that sometimes men, when they grow, pretend to have some kind of convenient amnesia. You know, there's a difference between holding your sins against you or holding the wrongs against you and saying, I've said this once and we've agreed, I'm sorry, you're sorry. We've both said what we didn't like. I have taken what you said so seriously that I am watching myself to ensure that I don't do it. Can you not offer the same courtesy? Now, if you've done it again, and we are sitting in the room, and you've seen that my mood has flipped, to me, that is the look. My nothing is the look. You should be able to go back and go, oh, wow, Effie said this. And then just go, oh, sorry, I forgot. Even if you forgot, I forgot. But I think a lot of guys pretend 90% they don't remember of the time, things.
They
so
pretend.
You can ask them, do you remember when I said this? And they'll be like, you said what? I said this. And then I've recently had a conversation with someone. I said this. And they're like, okay, what did you say? I'm like, I don't want to bring up what I said because I've said it. And I think that if I go there now, we'll just go around in circles. So I'm going to say it. The person said, say it. I said, okay, I am categorically telling you now that when I say this, it is because you've asked for the reminder, not because I am bringing it up again. Then I narrated what I had said. Now you are arguing with me on it. And I was like, no, you said you had forgotten, which meant it wasn't important to you.
Gentlemen, we didn't know it before, but when you are dating a girl, remember you are dating your mother. Remember.
The mother was once a girl.
I didn't see my mother as a girl. No, but this is...
First reaction, hey, Ejima Befi. And then later on, I opened the script and I see AC. I said, hey, she's a maid, oh, Charlie. I'm ready to fool. I am ready for this. Yeah.
Anything and everything you want to say, we could have instance all the things,
This is hard because I love Zoe, I love Mrs. Bedu, I love Araba. So I think I would pick Zoe. Yeah. Because she's a DB. Who doesn't want to be a DB? And the fact that she was now becoming Crave was a nice thing I felt I could play with, because I wanted to be that bad girl, small, who's becoming Crave beside, that kind of thing. Naturally, I'm a very dramatic person, so any chance I get to be anything other than myself, I readily jump at it. Favorite character? Okay. Zoe. No! Asafo, no! Don't fall in love with me, please, Asafo. Please, you would die, Asafo. No! Asafo, no! Asafo, Asafo, no! I don't know! I don't know! I said I don't know! You would die. The song, it's a song on my heart, and I want to sing it for Sofo because me don't know, but I'm doing everything in the house for him. So it's not comfort of the truth. I'll suffer Peniswati. I'm never off the dance again. Everything is on the river, and anything that you have do, I know it's not the fool.
My initial reaction was excitement because because I read for the Celebrity Devil, so I was whipping up all kinds of things. And then unfortunately I had to switch off and play the father, and Jonah took over with Celebrity Devil, and he did a fantastic job. It's because I have nothing else to do. I'm kidding. I mean, I think it's a function of my creativity, you know. I do all kinds of, I thrive when I'm creative, and acting lends itself very well to my creative process. I also do a lot of painting, voiceovers, illustrations, and stuff like that on the side. So it's just a part of who I am, and it's a way for me to express myself. It's one of the few ways I can really express myself, so that's why I love acting so much.
This is interesting, and from your reactions, I get the impression that it is something that resonates with all of you.
Yeah.
Let me attempt something. So you coming with cancer. And you climbing up, and then he has this laughter that he loves that annoys you, or he's eating something and eating and talking, and you've told him before that don't do that, and then he's coming up here and he's doing that, and so you look at him and said, gentlemen, we're going into a studio. Oh, okay. Then he comes in, you know, and then you keep quiet. And then you come in and you sit down, and then something goes on and he's laughing. He touches you. And then he said, girl, what's wrong?
Yeah. No.
Nothing.
It's a no.
You just say nothing.
Sometimes
it's because you don't want to put yourself through the whole. It drains you. Yes. Like you know what it is. Why do you want to ask me? Yes. So I just say nothing.
What if he doesn't know?
You see, that's the bigger problem. How do you not know? How do you not know?
He's a boy. He doesn't know.
Exactly. No, it's just an excuse.
He's not pretending he doesn't know.
No,
he does,
uncle.
What I complain about?
Okay. No. Can you accept that when he said, "Oh, leave me," in his mind, I haven't offended you.
How?
Okay, so what is, so if he doesn't know truly, if he truly doesn't know, I can handle that. What I'd like to understand is why then he gets upset or defensive at me saying I've said this once or not, and it's upset me, or actually what you did really threw me off and I didn't like it, and I didn't think that was the space to hash it out. So if you really didn't know, you should be able to explain that to me.
Okay.
But I think a lot of guys immediately go on the defensive. You were just mad at me. You didn't tell me why. I didn't know. And then you went quiet. And then it becomes something other than the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and uncle, apart from that, so if maybe we've had an argument or misunderstanding and we've talked about it, we've gone to, okay, everybody knows what they did wrong, we'll do better going forward. I want to let men know, with me, that even after we've had that conversation, you don't expect me to immediately go back
to factory settings.
To factory, and then okay, so we're fine. Then immediately, no, it takes some time.
The same time they need to.
So give me the chance.
It takes
give me the room.
Exactly, and even
so I can leave you to sleep.
Sometimes I would like that. I want to calm down, uncle. That's why I said in the beginning that it takes men get over things very quickly than women do. We take our time. Sometimes you just don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I'll come around in my own time.
You come out, okay, so all right, leave me alone, because right now I've heard you. Okay, leave me alone, I'll come back. All right, okay. Then Adubia, I'll see you. If I said I should take her to
which Effie?
You said you should do what?
Which Effie?
Take her to the National Theatre.
You're not going anywhere.
So you say I should leave you alone. You want some time?
No.
If you know what's before
Trouble.
Imagine.
Actually, you're not even
supposed to go. You had an argument, then you talk about me.
You're not supposed to go.
No. Can you imagine? Just compounding the situation.
That's why sometimes I think being a woman is quote unquote a curse when it comes to our emotions. No, stop, because we take you seriously, uncle. We change in every, watch my language, every relationship, because the man has a way of also molding us. You start dating someone, he doesn't like this, then you take note of it and you change it, and you claim that you love the person. That's why you're doing it. He doesn't like that and you're changing it, but the guy doesn't change it, he forgets. So at the end of the day, I have become more comfortable, more ideal for you, but it's not the same way for me.
Correct.
And uncle, sincerely, it's not all the time.
I think that is an important point you are making, that we change for you. Why won't you change for us? We adjust to you. Why won't you adjust to us? We make accommodation for you. Why won't you also accommodate us? Well, that's... Ladies, thank you. I mean, Canison is learning a lot.
He's listening and watching.
And Bernard, are you not learning?
Uncle said.
Wait, go me a hug. Go away.
Uncle, you asked us earlier how we would describe men, and it was taking me a minute to think about it, and then I realized, okay, the Bible, when he created Eve, this is the Hebrew word, ezer connector, which means equal opposite. And I find that when we forget that, when we forget what word God gave to us, then we go crazy with all these things. We're not the same. We're equal because we're both human, but we're opposite. Physically, mentally, emotionally, we are opposite. And
now, thank God for that difference physically.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank God.
But that just ties in with the point that Abis made. We are malleable. We are softer. No.
Okay. What do girls look for in a boy? You know, because I think boys ask themselves that question a lot, and we always get it wrong. Many people believe if you get macho, so a lot of the boys in the gym lifting the weights are doing that because they think that the girls like the macho. So what do you tell us?
Uncle, sorry, you are not wrong. The guys know that when they go to the gym and they become physically fit, it will boost their confidence, number one.
Okay.
It will make them feel good.
Okay.
Plus, it will attract almost all sorts of women.
Okay.
So they can have every flavor in the basket.
Okay.
That is why they do it. It's not like, oh, I'm going to the gym to work out so that I'll get a responsible woman to get married to and have baby. No.
Okay.
It is to attract all sorts of women. Then they can easily sieve through it and pick what they want.
So what do you look out for? What do you look for?
Depth.
And you realize that it is so important. This conversation is so important that for the first time, without anybody asking him, Carnison is going for food. For the first time. Which will take him 2.5 hours to eat. Carnison, start eating. Because if by the time we finish this, you are not done, I'll put you on camera. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. What do you look out for in a man? Val?
Uncle.
Wait. Who was laughing?
Isaac.
Oh, Isaac, today. You are usually quiet too. Is it the beauty of the girl that is bringing... You are learning? Oh, I see. Okay. We are happy you are learning. Okay, yes. Abizi, what do you look at?
Okay, good.
A responsible man. When I say responsible, I'm taking it from the perspective where this man knows what is right, what is wrong, but decides to do what is right. There's something attractive about it. There's something, it makes you feel secured. That you know somebody or you have someone in your life who doesn't go through the pain of putting himself right, but will also do that for you. Will also look at you and be like, my dear, it ain't right. Just put it in place. You feel good. You keep saying that. I know this will cause. You say that women look for their fathers, and if you've had a father that's a wonderful man, and you at a point you see that man in your life as a father figure, you don't, not because you are a child, but because at the end of the day, if God being so good, you get married, he's going to be the father to your children. So then he's not only putting you right, he's putting generations right. And that is very, very humbling. And it's also something that makes you feel very protected and secured.
Great. I like that. Olivia?
So, off the top of my head, I think that I'm looking for a man who's...
I'm not too sure anything will say on the top of your head right now.
Noted.
Kiki. Alright, let's go.
Gosh. Well, I'm looking for a man who's willing to work things out. I mean, for want of a better expression, he's willing to so relationship isn't easy, marriage isn't easy, and definitely at a point in time things are going to get hard or something. We're going to have to work things out. A man who's willing to actually work it out, and by that it means that someone who's who acknowledges that I may be difficult sometimes, you may be difficult sometimes, but we can work it out. Things may get tough at a point, but let's work it out.
Okay.
I don't know, because once you get someone like that, it means that no matter what, he's willing to make it work, and I think that's really important.
It's interesting you say that, because when we had the episodes with the married couple, one thing ran through the marriages that were working. The man said, I went into this determined to make it work. That for me, working out was not an option. And so they had come this far, not because they weren't issues, but because of that mindset and commitment that there's no working out here. Efe, what do you look out for?
Well, you know me, there's a lot. But, and there are a lot of givens, God-fearing, not just a churchgoer, someone who fears God and who has a relationship with Christ. That's one. Two, depth. I don't underestimate how important language is, and how when a person can speak your language, things can just go and grow and grow. And so someone who speaks my language, and I'm not talking about English, I'm talking about
love languages,
and also what you're interested in. I am a goal setter. a visionary, a creative, I like to read, I like to listen to things and see what's happening and discuss. If you are not interested, someone who will say, oh, I'm not the book reading type of guy, oh, I'm not this kind of type of guy, then I'm like, well, you're just telling me all the limitations you're placing on yourself.
That's right.
That means our conversations can only go so far. And when attraction closes off, children come, conversation and friendship is all we're going to have. And so if I don't see it early and I don't see someone who wants to develop that, I can't see a future there. And I always say that this is why bad boys often get the girls. Even if their goal for the girl is a dead end, they always invest time to figure out what makes her tick and groom that conversation and that girl. Now, because they don't have a vision for her, it always reaches a dead end in heartbreak, and then good guys are standing there hiffing and snuffing. But actually, if you just learn how to do that, you can go further. So depth, God-fearing, visionary, goal setter. These are, and someone who's committed to learning and growing. Someone with a teachable spirit.
Okay.
Yes.
The sweetest thing a boy did for you. The sweetest thing a boy did for you. I'd like us to end on that note. The sweetest thing a boy did for you.
Valerie, it's a tough question for you.
Adivia.
Wow, Uncle, can this go around? I really need to think.
It's actually going around and come to you. Amazing. The sweetest thing.
Uncle, this is a difficult question because I've had quite a number of very heart-warming gestures. I cannot pinpoint them.
Okay. Well,
Uncle, same here. I've also had a lot of sweet things, but I think the things that stand out for me a lot is the fact that anytime I am stressed, he wants to find a way to help my stress level go down.
Okay.
If he has to step in to do something for me, he'll do it so that I can rest, or he'll say, okay, let me book a massage for you. Like, he always thinks about something that he can do to, de-stress me.
That's right.
So that's something that's really sweet.
I said that learn to massage yourself. It's fun.
They come back. Massage.
No, it will make you complete. Please give Akusia a mic.
Uncle, you didn't let me. Oh, okay. Can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, so I've also had a lot of really sweet stuff. Okay. The one that comes to mind immediately was quite recently. So I traveled.
Akusia, join me.
So I traveled I went to Nigeria for about a week. And before that.
Take my seat.
Before that week, I hadn't seen him. So I hadn't seen him in like 2 weeks. And I saw him, and the joy with which he, kept saying, "Oh, I miss him." He actually carried me at his back. I was like, "Oh my God!"
It costs zero.
No, I think that's important. What the addition of Abis got to this, that the things that makes a girl melt, they don't cost much.
Yeah.
Because all he did was to have a strong back and carry.
You can imagine how I would feel.
You've listened to the young ladies. You used to be here how many years ago?
Almost 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Now, 6 years later, hearing them talk, your perspectives,
I have a whole list here, but I think time. But Uncle, I think they hit the nail right on the head. As they were talking, I was like, I've been here before. I've been here before, and I took it stage by stage. I've been here before. I'll just point a few ones.
Okay, go on.
When you are in love, what do you do? And I was just thinking of a whole lot of things. How you want to feel good. I mean, you want to look good so that the other person would be happy. So they go like, I like probably a big woman, or I like a fair woman. I like this kind of woman. And there are lots of women who would go all out to do things just for the guy or the boy to be very, very happy. And then what makes love break down? Then it came to my mind. Sometimes it's timing. Most ladies or most girls, as Abisika said earlier, we grow early. I mean, we grow faster emotionally. So at the time that we want to settle down, now the guy is not even there. So when it happens like that, the lady is in the stage of getting married. The guy is now looking for a job or something. So then they have to go their separate ways. What puts us off? Uncle, I remembered dirty shoes.
Dirty shoes?
Yes. And
Ken, are you listening?
And Uncle, if you ask Elsie, anytime Elsie, I think Elsie knows this thing so well that anytime she sees me with a guy, I think that's the first thing she'll look out for. Akusia is her shoes. Okay, Uncle, I just can't stand. I don't know what it is about the white shoes, legs are in the shoe. But it just, I just can't stand dirty shoes and then fake accent. Uncle, it's a big, what is it? Or that, just go straight to the point. Uncle, it just, I receive calls and the voice and no. You are just a no. You are not going and further. No. And then explain to a girl who has never met a boy before. So if I get the opportunity, I'll just tell the girl that they are special breeds. And Uncle, I've realized that they are all the same. Whether boyfriend or married, they are all the same. They don't change. Nothing changed so much about them. They are the same. I have come to accept that if it's Ken and it's David, they are all the same. The things that Ken would do, David will also do the same. So they are all the same. So I wouldn't expect so much from any guy. They are all the same. And then I think what do girls look out for in boys? I would always look out for faithfulness and loyalty. I don't know, it's worth something for me. Loyalty, faithfulness. No, it's too much. Today you are here, you are not here. You see, you are not straight. Sometimes you don't get it. Just be straight with me. I remember before we got married, I asked David, where were you? And he said something. And then apparently he has spoken to my sister. And then, so when I was talking to my sister, he said, I have spoken to Dave. He says he's going to watch La Liga. But he told me something different. Uncle, I was so angry, but he just didn't know why.
You were upset?
Yes, why because he thought it was something flimsy that we could just all let it go. My phone. But then it just ties into another. I've forgotten the question, but I think the answer I had here was, when something happens and you are angry and they go like, why are you angry? And you explain to them and they go like, waiting our boyfriend, way ain't he? Is it this? They don't get it. So I can't get angry. Yes, it's this. I'm angry. Sorry, my phone gone.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Wow.
I've exhausted.
No, thank you. Well, I have learned a lot. I mean, I have learned a lot. When we scheduled this, I did not expect to learn this much, but I have learned a lot. But if I have learned, then I imagine how much Canison and Co have learned. Jollof.
I'll go.
Oh, join me. Join me. So join me. Pass this way and join me here. Okay, so let me give the mic to him. This is my favorite performer of all time. Andrew, you sat through this.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Any revelation?
Oh, I even took notes.
You took notes?
Yes.
Okay.
In case I show up next week. I'm not sure if I will, but hopefully I won't chicken out.
Okay.
But yes, for instance, the okay thing.
Yes.
Is it
okay or the noted?
Then both of them.
Okay.
I think both of them.
KK.
Yeah, KK one. Because I've realized that what is a big deal on this side is not a big deal on the other side, and what is not a big deal here at all. In fact, that will not even register.
It's a huge deal.
It's a huge deal on the other side. Yeah. So I've always been aware. I've become aware of that in recent times, and then. Something that occurred to me when they were saying, how can you not know that this is... sometimes when you're addressing the issue, your list of offenses are so long that when the lady is not talking to you, you go like, okay, last week I did this. The week before...
Could it be this one?
The week before I did this. The week before I did this. So and I did this. So and which one is it? Then, if you go and say, what is it? When you bring up another one, because the issue, they said sometimes the things pile up.
Yes.
So you're afraid to add, you don't know whether the one you are suggesting could possibly be the one, or just come from another thing and come and add to it. So is it this one that I did?
That one too.
You also did. You see? You also did this. It's an interesting.
You haven't finished eating.
So it's an interesting thing. I took a lot of things down the next day. Yes.
Abizi, Val, Akosia, Efe, and Adubia. Thank you very much. It's been an eye opener, and it's been one of the most useful episodes of Encore. Your honesty, your candor, and your wit. You girls are intelligent. It's not right that God should make you beautiful and make you witty as well. So I'm going back to factory settings. And so on that note, thank you very much. I know we have gone beyond our time, but it's because there was so much they had unpacked on us, and I just wanted us to make sure we don't lose it. So until we come your way again, stay blessed.
I think I remember thinking that, how on earth am I going to manage this role? It was a huge role. I just was wondering if I could do this. I think it would have been Martha. Because it seems like the only other role that I see myself in. Oh, so full. Serving you is like serving the Lord. Oh, because what's that line she says? But well, you get the point. Oh, I think it's just the ability to be anybody you want to be. Anybody you're afraid to be in real life. You can just be that on stage.
First reaction, hey, Ejuma Befi. And then later on, I opened the script and I see AC. I said, hey, she's a maid, Charlie. I'm ready to fool. I am ready for this. Yeah.
Anything and everything you want to say, it could have instance on. All the things is
This is hard, cause I love Zoe, I love Mrs. Bedu, I love Araba. So I think I would pick Zoe. Yeah. Cause she's a DB. Who doesn't want to be a DB? And the fact that she was now becoming Crif was a nice thing I felt I could play with, because I wanted to be that bad girl, small, who's becoming Crif Bisaye, that kind of thing. Naturally, I'm a very dramatic person, so any chance I get to be anything other than myself, I readily jump at it. Favorite character? Okay. Zoe. No! Osofo, no! Don't fall in love with me, please, Osofo. Please, you would die, Osofo. No! Osofo, no, Osofo. Osofo, no, I don't know! I don't know! I said I don't know! You would die. The song, yeah, it's a song on my heart. And I want to sing it for Osofo. Because me don't know, but I'm doing everything in the house for him. So it's not comfort of the truth. Also for Peniswati. I'm never off the dance again. Everything is on the river. And anything that you have do, I know it's not the fool.
My initial reaction was excitement because because I read for the Celebrity Devil, so I was whipping up all kinds of things. And then unfortunately I had to switch off and play the father, and Jonah took over with Celebrity Devil, and he did a fantastic job. It's because I have nothing else to do. I'm kidding. I mean, I think it's a function of my creativity, you know. I do all kinds of, I thrive when I'm creative, and acting lends itself very well to my creative process. I also do a lot of painting, voiceovers, illustrations, and stuff like that on the side. So it's just a part of who I am, and it's a way for me to express myself. It's one of the few ways I can really express myself, so that's why I love acting so much.
And Chairman, in fact, I actually came to find out about my investments. Yes, my investment.
Your investment.
Yeah, my investment.
Oh. Sir, considering the micro-inflationary dynamics of the systematic advanced calculated forms, your investment is perpetual towards ratification.
Meaning?
In simple terms, Sikanashi.
Misikanashi.
Don't shout. Swallow it. You care for some coffee?
Make the right choice. Invest with SIMS Stambik Investment Management Services for capital preservation and competitive returns. Try SIMS today and you will not regret your decision. Stambik Investment Management Services, your investment specialist.